Hey there Star Wars fans, Jonesy the Mandalorian again from the Hyperspace Database, with today's topic, the Sith Fury-Class Interceptor. The Sith Fury-Class Imperial Interceptor was developed by the Sith Empire around 3,700 years before the Battle of Yavin, and was seen extensively throughout the Great Galactic War between the Old Sith Empire and the Old Republic. The Fury-Class Interceptor was designed to be used as a mobile command base for Sith Inquisitors and Sith Warriors, and was outfitted with many components that were tailored for use by the ancient Darkside wielders. The ship was quite large, and there were many rooms inside that allowed occupants to wander and stretch their legs throughout long voyages. The ship was created for the online video game The Old Republic, where it is a starship available to players who align themselves with the Sith faction, and are Sith Warriors or Sith Inquisitor classes. The Sith Fury-Class Interceptor was developed by Sith followers Grand Moff Rikus Kilrin and the Sith scientist Darth Mekis. It had an angular design much like a starfighter of a much smaller size, and possessed strike foils that could be expanded when in atmosphere to improve flight maneuverability and agility. The ship was primarily a transport for the Sith, but it was designed with the agility of a starfighter in mind while still keeping the heavy armament of a corvette. The inside of the ship was sleek as well as functional, reflecting the style of the Sith Academy on Korriban, and possessed advanced systems in its many rooms. The cockpit of the ship allowed room for one pilot as well as co-pilots and gunners, and set the captain above the others facing a galactic map for ease of operations. Next to that room were the captain's quarters, which had a large bed and holonet computer, so that the captain could keep updated on the events throughout the galaxy. The ship was also equipped with a conference room for strategy meetings and war room councils, and possessed a military-grade computer for laying out battle plans and devising strategies. Across the hall from the conference room were the crew quarters and storage room, which allowed up to 6 crew members to rack out and rest from their ship duties. Down the hall from there was the med bay, which featured 2 beds and a back-to-tank for more intense injuries. The center of the ship featured a large holoprojector, which was used so that many crew members could discuss operations openly, rather than behind closed doors for the select few like in the conference room. The engine bay sat opposite the conference room to minimize engine noise, and was equipped with many computers to help with the operation and upkeep of its complex systems. The last room on board the ship was the cargo hold, which had a large opening in the floor to allow large-scale containers to be loaded from underneath the ship. The main entrances to the ship were in the rear, with a docking ring for ship-to-ship operations, and a landing ramp which extended to allow the crew to disembark onto land. The Fury Interceptor was used during the opening years of the Great Galactic War against the Republic and Jedi Order, when Darth Malgus assaulted the core worlds aboard one of these ships in advance of his Sith war fleet. A later model was used by the Sith apprentice called the Emperor's Wrath, and yet another model was seen used by another Sith apprentice to hunt down lost Sith artifacts. The Sith Fury-Class Interceptor was a sleek, maneuverable, heavy-armed corvette used by the Sith Empire, and with its military-grade technology and highly upgradable systems, it made it a deadly ship for anyone who would go against it in combat. Want to know more about Star Wars topics like this one? Be sure to stick around again for some secret trivia, and you can check out my other Star Wars videos for more history and trivia. Be sure to hit me up in the comments too, because I love talking to you guys. If you like what I do, you can consider heading over to Patreon to support me there. Super special shout out to my Gold Captain level supporter Nick Sutphin for your continued support. It's super appreciated. Again, make sure you guys hit me up in the comments and talk with me, because I love talking to you guys too. Thank you so much for your support and for watching this video, and we will see you in the next episode.